Hey guys, Young Sage here in Gran Turismo Sport once again. We're gonna do Vision Gran Turismo Trophy Plus because I said so. So, all I have is the Bugatti, so we'll be using that for the whole entire time. Essentially, the idea here: do one race, get the money for the Supra, finish our thing. Because I want to show off this Bugatti. This thing is insane. If that's not telltale enough. I think we're really Bugatti. I think we are. Someone brought that stupid thing. The second VGT ever added. That's technically just a reskin of the standard one. No, there's another Bugatti. Thing is, though, this thing is freaking insane. Look at the interior of this thing. That's a yoke. You think we were going fast before? You don't know Jack. I think this thing's not that hard to drive, but yeah, it is a little snappy. It says almost 2,000 horsepower. That's that crazy, strange Chevy Chaparral thing. It doesn't have an engine. Caution, I know. Pretty much you gotta launch this thing in second gear. First gear is kind of useless except for cornering. This thing actually launches in second gear, it doesn't just eat red line. Shite. As fun as a spin, it's not a good idea. That Chaparral looks so weird compared to the other cars. That thing, you don't drive in it, you wear it. If I can only show you what that guy's doing in there. He's laying out like as if he's free falling in the sky. And yeah, and when you get in the gravel trap, it's dead. Smart is throw it up in second. I did spend 10 million credits on this. Yes, I did. I actually bought this car. I wanted to mess with it. I wanted to mess around with it. It's one of the craziest Vision Gran Turismo's ever made. Might be the craziest. This is the closest thing we have to a Chiron. This thing actually might be faster than the Chiron. I think it actually is. Come on, you're going 0 to 100 in probably a second. A little twitchy, as I have demonstrated. We're gonna have to really open it up. I was thinking about this little psycho machine. I don't know about little. This thing is one of the biggest cars in the game. This thing is large, to say the least. I think I might tune the gearbox to make first usable, because launching in second is kind of a thing you do with a hack car. I probably, well, in a video game. In real life, you might launch your crazy drag car in second. Before you know it, you're all the way up at 200 miles an hour. By the way, yeah, this thing is running super soft tires. Little fun fact: did you guys know that super soft tires were in Gran Turismo 6? But you cannot use them without using mods or hacks. Yeah, I hacked Gran Turismo 6. It's one of the only games I ever hacked without a Game Shark. Game Shark hacking is fun. But what I was doing was trying to get content you weren't supposed to have, like a couple of special cars. Actually, a lot of those Red Bulls that they have in the game files, you can't even use. Because they don't work in the American version of the game. Remember one that's the Japanese flag livery? That doesn't even work in an American version of the game. Well, GT5, actually. Because I didn't play much GT6, like online. I remember the standard version of the DC5 Integra. You could put a super high turbo on it. That's another hack part, like another part that's in the game files that you can't normally use. And it made it like one of the fastest front-wheel drive cars in the game. my buddy, we always used to run 4-cylinder lobbies at Daytona, and then eventually Route X. I brought that car and he's like, what the heck is that monstrosity? I was literally running circles around everybody else. Because it made so much friggin' boost. I don't think I even discovered how many all the cars that can use the super high turbo. That's probably why it's not in the game, is because it doesn't work on, it only works on like so many cars. Because there was a program you could download on your PC called GT5 Garage Editor. And what you would do is you would modify your Gran Turismo 5 save file with that program on your computer. It's like the most mundane program, I swear to God. And you could make hack cars, you can combine cars. But what I used it for was to get parts and car credits. I gave myself unlimited. I didn't give myself unlimited money. I never did that. Ooh, we're going for a ride. This thing is not suitable for track use. Outside of like X-Track. This thing could probably dominate an X-Track. I mean, yeah, I don't think it's as crazy. I don't think it's as crazy fast as like the SRT Tomahawk X. Surely that stood for experimental. X in that car's name. We're 27 seconds behind second place. These guys are gone. Well, we have had a lot of excursions. Like that. Seriously though, I don't think too many other cars get up to 200 miles an hour in that straightaway. I think you even hit 200 here. That's how quick this thing accelerates. Like, you pretty much need a couple of football fields to contain this thing. This thing does lose quite a bit of time in the corners, but look how fast we gain time in the straights. This thing sounds glorious. I think this is like it's probably 4 turbos. Probably just like the Veyron and the Chiron. I don't think that guy's a lap car. I'm not 100%. Yeah, he's a lap car. There's a passing flag. He's gonna let us by. No, he's not. I mean, when you see that passing flag, you're supposed to let the faster car by. At least that's the way I read it. You're supposed to move out of the racing line and let the guy go. He did not do that. He stayed in the racing line. You know why I've been trying to keep out of first gear? Because right there, we had a little issue trying to get moving. Didn't smoke the tires because I believe this thing is all-wheel drive. I think the Group 1 version is rear-wheel drive. Therefore, it's pretty silly. So it's still near 1,000 horsepower and it's rear-wheel drive. I mean, only the McLaren Ultimate can get away with that. Guarantee if I redid this race, I could probably win easily, because now I know what the car's going to do. Eesh. I thought it was a wall right there. We probably went way off into the countryside and we never would have been found again. Get around the corner, get around the corner. Try to keep it out of first gear if we can. You know, you talk about acceleration, this thing covers ground. It doesn't accelerate it. Basically teleports. Just how crazy this thing is. It's a lot of fun too. Honestly, I think everybody should need to drive one. we had more time, we could probably easily catch him. We're coming, but we don't have enough time. We definitely don't have time to catch him. A little toe off of him. You can't really get a toe off of a slow car in this thing, because that's how fast it is. You can't really get a toe off of slower cars. Because you're pretty much right on the rear end by the time you even think about doing such a thing. We cut it down to 10 seconds. We're under 10 seconds now. I'm actually going to name this video Bugatti VGT Silliness. That's literally what it is. It's silly. Let's charge the middle for bright. Do not follow. We'll get blinded. We leveled up. And well, that's gonna be it for this video. We have enough money, I'm pretty sure. No, I think we need 20K more. But I think we're on the right track here. I need to do one more thing, and we can get that Supra. So guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.